Hello.
Hi guys, we are doing a meal prep video for you guys, but we often get questions about, well, we get a ton, like, don't you get bored of eating the same foods every day? We get like thousands of those questions, and the answer is yes. So we thought we would do kind of like a how to spice up boring food meal prep. So friends, let's start first with the reason why we eat the same foods every day. There are many reasons. Like, yes, we could change it up, and we have in the past, but we have discovered that eating these same foods every day work for us. Not only does it work for our bodies and help fuel our workouts and help fuel our days, it also, all of these are budget friendly because we can buy bigger sizes of them in bulk for a good price, and they're very quick and easy to prepare, and you can change them up very, very easily by just adding a few simple other fairly reasonably priced ingredients.
Yeah, so this is how we change it up.
Yeah, so let's start. The meat and the veggies we will show you guys later. An idea for those is add chicken broth to them to flavor them. We're gonna be eating chicken and stir-fried veggies, and you will see those later. Change up your seasonings. Sometimes we add sort of like garlic powder and onion powder. Other times we add spicy things like cayenne pepper and chili powder.
You could do salsa on chicken.
Yes, salsa. The other thing you could do, marinate your chicken or your meat in low-calorie dressing. This is the Zesty Italian. Marinate that. Add some to your veggies. It will add barely any calories, but will add a lot of flavor.
You'll see what I do for my for the old staple of oatmeal. I stopped making it in oatmeal form. I toast the oats. I throw in some cinnamon, some sweetener, some vanilla, and it totally changes. It feels like you're eating granola with, you know, with your berries and yogurt.
Yeah, and what I do is I take my oatmeal and I put it with my egg whites and some protein powder, and I make protein pancakes with it.
And we have recipes for that on our Instagram and on YouTube videos previously.
We do. And also, for egg whites, let's move over to egg whites. To change that up, you can add fat-free cream cheese to your egg whites to give them flavor. Kyle adds ketchup, low sugar ketchup. And like I said, I either put mine in a protein shake and drink them, or I put them in a protein pancake form. So there are many things you can do. Other people I've seen, I haven't tried this, but other people do sugar-free syrup and cinnamon on them and make them a sweeter egg. So there are different things that you can do to change up plain old egg whites. The same with the meat. The other thing that we do is to Greek yogurt. We buy the plain because then you're not getting all the extra carbs and sugar from the flavored. We add berries. If you thaw out frozen berries, it gives you a juice which flavors your yogurt really beautifully, and you get fruit flavored yogurt without the extra sugar. I add almond butter to my Greek yogurt. I've also added cocoa powder. The other thing is different flavors of extracts. You can buy any flavor. We've got maple, we've bought banana, caramel, vanilla, and that will flavor your yogurt as well with no added sugar.
And that's a huge point of what we've learned in our 5 years of our weight loss journey. You want to be the one to add in your ingredients. You don't want to buy pre-made yogurts with flavors already added in, because with that they usually add sugar, or they usually add other things that might be a bit more carbs. There might be things you don't necessarily want. And you can add in naturally, like Nicole said, some fruit juice.
The other thing you can do is add a little bit of protein powder, and that will flavor your yogurt and give you a little extra protein. One other thing that I do in the summer, I puree frozen berries with the yogurt and make my own frozen yogurt.
Yeah.
So there's tons of ideas there just to switch up one everyday item. The other thing is, we get a lot of comments about this. I don't like cottage cheese. What's the alternative? Well, cottage cheese works for us at night. It helps with our muscle building and fueling our muscles and keeping them sort of building all night long.
Yeah, it helps so that you don't lose muscle over the fasted sleeping hours.
Yes. So, cottage cheese. There's no way around it for us. We choose to eat it. We enjoy it.
Cottage cheese is for us the best source of casein protein, which is a slow digesting protein, and we choose to eat it, you know, through the cottage cheese.
But here's how you make it better. You can keep it the same texture, add some almond butter or peanut butter and cocoa powder to it, and that will make it taste delicious. You can also add some peanut butter and puree it in a blender with a little bit of non-dairy milk to sort of make it puree up nice and smooth. That will make a sort of pudding. The other thing that we enjoy doing with it is we add protein powder, some non-dairy milk, cottage cheese, and almond butter or peanut butter, and we make like a protein dessert and we put it in the freezer. Then it turns into protein ice cream. So you can do like the pudding, or you can do like an ice cream, and you'll never believe that it's cottage cheese that you're eating, and it totally takes away that texture, because I know that's the issue with a lot of people, is the lumpy texture. So that's how you change it up and love eating it.
And pretty much like 90 to probably 95% of the food we eat during the week is for a purpose. A lot of people ask us, well, can't I just substitute for cottage cheese? Can I substitute? You can, but it won't work as good. Like we have our cheat day once a week to eat for pleasure, to eat for flavor, to eat for fun.
Yeah.
That's the one day. During the week, we've learned in 5 years, we have to eat to fuel workouts for a purpose, to keep our weight down, to keep our body fat down, and to fuel our muscle building.
Yeah, and we choose to have one cheat day a week. So choosing to eat like that, we need to eat like this during the week. And these things, doing these things, help us love our food. I look forward to every single thing that I eat every day. And yes, it's the same things every day. But because we make these small little changes with all of these little things, it makes a huge difference and it makes us love it. Let's move on to tuna. A lot of people say like, ew, what, like tuna? This tuna you can change up with so many different things.
And it's still gonna be really clean too.
You can add any low-calorie dressing you want, or fat-free ranch, Caesar. You can add salsa to it. What we've been doing lately, which we're loving, you can also, first you can add relish, you can add mustard, you can add celery, onion. What we've been doing lately that we're loving is chopping up some baby dill pickles and adding a tablespoon of light mayo.
Make sure you get any pickle. You can choose any pickle, but just make sure there's no added sugar in it.
Yeah, and this one has no sugar and just one carb. And we add mustard, and it makes a delicious tuna.
Now tuna, we only prep, we prep 2 days only because it doesn't stay that well in the fridge. So this is our container for, we'll make 2 cans each. So me and Nicole can have it for our pre-workout one day, and then this is the container for the next day.
Yeah, and then you only have to make it every 2 days, which is awesome. So, and what I do with my berries is I measure them out the night before and then put them in the fridge and they thaw overnight.
So again, we're gonna get started now. We're gonna show you how we do our veggies, and then I'm gonna bake some chicken at 385 degrees, and your oven times and cooking times will vary based on your oven, but usually it's about 45 minutes-ish to an hour, it could be. But just keep checking it, and yeah. We'll show you how we spice up the chicken.
Yeah, it's usually about 45 minutes or an hour.
Yeah.
Just depending on the thickness of your chicken in your oven, you'll have to sort of play around with the times for you.
Keep it simple, guys. That's what's worked for us over these 5 years. There's no need to complicate things, and this is our philosophy for long-term weight loss. And we are on a real fixed budget, so keep it simple, keep it cheap, keep it easy, and have a party one day a week.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing, before we get started on a meal prep, chicken. If you take fat-free mozzarella, low sodium, low sugar pasta sauce, you can make your own chicken parmesan.
Oh my, that's a great idea.
So just think like that, friends. And pasta sauce is very cheap, and cheese here generally goes on sale for decent prices quite often. So buy it, freeze it and then use it when you need it.
So the staples of food that work for weight loss, long term, and muscle building.
Lean protein.
Yeah, they work. So, but they don't have to be boring.
Nope.
You just have a little bit of an imagination, and they don't have to be boring.
That's the way it goes.
Let's get cooking. Good looking.
Let's get cooking, baby. Hi.
Hello.
This is our chicken and our veggies. So, don't mind the licking of Hank on the floor. I gave him some chicken. We cooked our veggies in here. It is a bag of frozen stir-fry veggies. We just sprayed it with cooking spray and then steamed them in here, or cooked them, whatever you want to call it. There is 1 cup in all the containers, so I'm gonna do one for you now. I just take the measuring cup and I scoop up about a cup's worth, and this will be my dinner for tonight, so I'm gonna put it in there. And then there should be 1 more glass cup left to put in the container here. And if there's any extra, because it's veggies, I kind of just disperse it evenly between the rest of the containers.
And Nicole is blue lids and I'm red lids.
And that is so that we can tell the difference between the proteins, because Kyle gets more protein than I do. So now we have chicken. Kyle roasted this in a casserole, a glass casserole dish. We just sprayed it with cooking spray and then put the chicken in, and he put salt and pepper and sriracha sauce on it. So I'm going to measure 3 ounces for myself. I'm just gonna zero out my scale. And I just add it in until it says 3. And then Bob's your uncle, except I don't have a Bob uncle. Maybe one day. And a little bit more. All right, that's perfect. Then you do the rest for the other containers.
Yeah.
We put 3 in the fridge, so 3 meals each. That's 3 days worth of meals. And then the rest go in the freezer. And when we need more meals, we just take them out the night before. And that's it. And then reheat it in the microwave. And we get this question a lot. If we don't have a microwave, we do eat it cold. That's the way it goes.
Yeah, and that's our meal prep for this week.
Yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, leave it down below. And because if you don't like and subscribe, you're getting the vegetable I don't like the most of doom. Green bean. Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.